Hello everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre on this Monday. It's going to be a clear but windy day for the west coast of the country with a couple of degrees of warming in the area, while rainfall is still expected along the southern and east coasts of the country thanks to this departing cold front and deep low pressure system. That's still going to bring some very windy weather to the coastline of KZN for today. Much cooler conditions this afternoon through the central parts of South Africa, especially for the Free State, while it remains very hot in the far north, including Limpopo, where it's going to be partly cloudy and there could even be a couple of thunder showers. Two warnings have been issued for today. The first is for heavy rainfall, which could still lead to localized flooding in places along the Eastern Cape coastal belt and the adjacent interior. That area will see improvement later on in the day. And the second warning is for gale force southwesterly winds making their way up the coastline of KwaZulu-Natal, reaching Cozy Bay. Now for rainfall, and we're expecting scattered showers to affect the Eastern Cape for today. It is cold enough for a bit of snowfall on the mountaintops of the Drakensberg as well as the Drakensberg areas of KwaZulu-Natal. Showers for that province will be isolated as well as over the south coast, extending all the way through to the Beaufort West area in the Western Cape. These areas will see clearance later on. A few showers over Eastern and Mpumalanga as well as some parts of Limpopo where there could also be a bit of thunder. Moving ahead to the temperatures, and it's going to be a much cooler day in the northwest and in Gauteng. Still very hot in Limpopo where Polokwane gets to a high of 35. A crisp afternoon for Bloemfontein with a maximum of 20. Very cold for Queenstown at 14, and not much better near the coastline of the Eastern Cape, 17 for PE and East London. Strong winds along the east coast for today, those southwesterly winds averaging at 60 kilometers per hour for Durban and Richards Bay, and that's also going to be picking up the swells with an average open ocean height of 4 meters for KZN. Let's take a look at the southern parts now, and it's going to be a cold day for many areas, including Graaff-Reinet. 15 degrees is a high, 16 for George, but a little bit warmer for Vredendal as well as Cape Town, reaching into the 20s. A general southerly flow expected for the south coast of the country, keeping temperatures low in this area, but a fresh southeasterly wind is expected into False Bay. Temperatures will be recovering for both Springbok and Sutherland for today, but it's going to be cooler for Kimberley and De Aard, upper teens and low 20s for many areas in the Northern Cape. And a windy afternoon expected for the west coast of South Africa, 40 kilometers per hour for Alexander Bay, and even windier than that for Langebaan. Southwesterly swells coming in with an open ocean height of about 2.5 meters. On Tuesday, you can expect a few showers for the eastern coastline, while the rest of the country will be dry, and much cooler air spreads northwards into Limpopo and Mpumalanga as well as Gauteng.